Hey guys, Onion here. I apologize if you can hear my heater running in the background. It is a very cold day today. Let's talk Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars on the Super Nintendo. This is a Onion review. If you're wanting a better, more in-depth kind of review, plenty of YouTubers out there who can do them. I'm just a 40-year-old guy who's just talking about it, okay? So take that. Take it for what it is here. Let's just jump into it, man. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. What a cool game. Now, at this point, I had already discovered Chrono Trigger. At this point, I'd already discovered Final Fantasy when I played it, you know. And so I was falling in love with these JRPGs. I also loved Super Mario. The only game I had ever beaten from the Mario series when I first played, or as a kid, was Super Mario World. So, color me surprised when I go to the local video store in my very small town, and they happen to have a copy of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I rent it, I play it, I fall in love because wow, how fun is that? How fun is it that it's a role-playing game with Super Mario? I know that it sounds like I shouldn't be doing a review for this kind of thing because I'm at a loss for words, and that's pretty bad for me as a writer, by the way. Like that's just a side note. Like I'm the least descriptive person in person, and not a very wide vocabulary in person either. So, Super Mario RPG, turn-based game in the Mario universe. Is it canon? I don't know. I like to think it is because that'd just be fun, right? It's Mario on his adventure to save Peach, but Bowser's castle is invaded by this thing called the Smithy Gang, and they're a bunch of weird looking little weapon figures kind of thing. And then so you go on this giant quest to collect star pieces to fix Star Road. And you're joined by, a little motley crew of fun characters. You get a character named Mallow. Mallow? Is it Mallow? I like to say it's Mallow. Now, for the longest time, I didn't know what the hell that thing was until, like later in the game, you figure out that he's a cloud. He's a fat little dense cloud. And it was super cute when he cries. It rains. I think he's your strongest magic user in the game. You later come to a character named Gino, who starts the game as a wooden puppet and then is then possessed by someone from the stars above. I assume like I don't know what you would call it, but so turns into a giant wooden puppet, and he has an ability that if it crits, it does like 9,999 damage. After that, you run into Bowser, and he joins your group. And then after Bowser, it's Peach. And then that's the end of it. Or not the end of the game, but that's the end of the party. Which always bugged me because I would have really liked to have seen Luigi. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I would have really enjoyed to see Luigi in the game, or even some of the other characters that we actually know. Or Toad would have been a fun little thing. Now you see a ton of Toads. Or mushroom people. What are they called? Do they have a particular race? Because Toad's just the one character, right? I don't know. Having Toad in there would have been fun. Bowser, I thought was fun, having him join Mario for the thing, and it really kind of paints a interesting picture. Like after this game, you can almost sit back and you're just like, oh, okay. Well, after seeing how they communicated in this game. Mario and Bowser, I can see why Mario would invite him to come do karting with him. It's just a super cute, fun game. Is it hard? No, not really. I think if I remember correctly, the Culex battle is hard. I didn't do it in the playthrough that I've done here. The Culex battle is hard. Getting some of the items for doing timed jumps and stuff, that was hard. I've never once ever in my life completed that, so, and never will, because I'm just visually being legally blind. I can't time the jumps very well. Game's made for kids, man, but even as an adult, I still like it. It's still really cute. The music is fun and silly. I really, really loved it. The weapons that you get are fun and silly, like kicking a giant Koopa shell at your enemies. Bowser, I think, he has one where he actually takes Mario and throws Mario at the enemies. It's just Peach has a frying pan. It's cute, man. It's cute. It's fun and cute. You have a very limited inventory. I would say, this is just me, I suggest holding onto your flower boxes until you need to refill your magic power, or your fire power. Flower power is what they call it in the game, and it'll refill it plus add 1 or 10 or whatever, which one you're using. And honestly, that carried me through about the whole game without having to buy the maple syrups and that kind of stuff outside, at least outside of battle. Some of the items in the game are kind of expensive. It's just a lot going on in it. It's fun. If I had to also complain about anything, it would be that the game was too short. I would have really enjoyed a longer, bigger game. But as it was now, it was great. The gameplay, it's your basic RPG. There's some timed hits. That's fun. But there's also timed defense. Like if you hit your A button right before they attack you. And you'll see that in the remake, by the way. Because they even give you tips on that. And I don't know that they ever explained it in the first one, because if they did, I don't remember it. And I think I ended up finding it on my own. But yeah, you can do timed defense, and if you're good enough, won't take much damage or any damage at all. So the timed defense, timed hits, that was great. And even when they die, there's a timed event where if you hurry up and you press it in just the right moment, when they die, they throw out a little bonus kind of thing for you, where it's like, hey, HP up, and it heals you all the way. Or it'll be like lucky, which means you get to play the little bonus game after the round, or hit again or whatever, and you get to take an extra turn. It's just way cool. Loved it. If I had to complain about anything about the battle stuff, it would be that some of the monsters seemed really stupid. And I think that might just be like really my biggest critique of this whole game, is that I don't feel like, I know that it was a Squaresoft game and it was, they do the Final Fantasy stuff, but I would have preferred less Final Fantasy and more Mario. Like a lot of those monsters are not from the Mario universe. And honestly, the art was so weird for them that I could not tell what most of them were, like the monsters. And that was just kind of disappointing. But overall, not that big of a gripe. Graphically, it was fun. It was like cute little 3D models, or 2D, 3D, I guess is what you would call it. They were cute. Loved it. Liked seeing them like that. Don't have too much to really say on that part. The graphics were colorful. It was vibrant. I liked that a lot. Music, it was fun. It was poppy. Had that little synth, I guess, tuba or kind of thing. And my favorite song from that entire soundtrack would be the the theme from the forest where you meet Gino, the ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, that one. That's such a good little tune. I mean, I just hum that around the house. I've hummed it so much that my kids hum it, and they've never played this game. I've tried to get them to play, by the way, and they prefer the Roblox. You know what I mean? Kids don't know the good games anymore, man. So overall, I would give this game, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. And I'm only taking that 1 point away just because of how weird the monster design is. And that's about it. The monster design, like, that's my biggest gripe. You know, I'll also say it was probably the Luigi thing too. I'll give it the 9 out of 10 because there's no Luigi and the monster design is weird. Other than that, play this game. Go play this game. It's super fun. Play the remake. The remake is beautiful. I already did a review on that quite a bit ago. It's fun. I'm happy that I spent the money on the remake. It's an item that I'm going to cherish. It's crazy seeing that kind of be remade almost 30 years ago? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Almost 30 years ago. Oh, God, I feel so old. Go play this game. You're going to like it. And that's an onion guarantee. It's not. Don't take my word for it. But go play it, please. And if you like these kind of reviews where they're just laid back and it's just a 40-year-old guy talking about stuff and games and what he likes, then, you know, hit that like, share the video, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.